Ciao amici, benvenuti al Facile come Italiano. Hello everybody, welcome to Easy as Italian. I'm Reza, and in this time that we have been learning Italian language together, I've taught you many things by saying you the rules, how it works, and going step by step alongside you, and you learned how to use them. And you also learned many things by extracting them yourself out of the context. Now, one of the most important things I have brought for you in the context and that you could have extracted was the ownership pronouns. Like my, your, his, her in Italian, mio, tuo, suo, okay? Now, today's session is about them, but this time I'm gonna tell you the rules, go every step with you, and then you're gonna ask me your questions in the comments, and we will get a very good result, hopefully. So now, if you think this session would be useful for you, I think 100% it would. But if you think like that, then watch till the end, tap the like button, and also tap the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. That I would have buried myself if I knew you weren't subscribed. So now, without making me feel any worse, let's start the session and see how it goes. So, as we know, Italian language, just like many other languages, has some things like subjective pronouns, objective pronouns, and also ownership pronouns. Now, the subjectives, we have learned them, they're pretty super easy, like io, tu, lui, lei, noi, voi, loro, right? And we had also a complete session about the objective pronouns that we taught a very big amount of them, okay? And so now we want to talk about the ownership pronouns. How are they? They have a pattern just like the subjectives and the objectives. So how is that pattern? It's like this. Mio, tuo, suo, nostro, vostro, loro. Okay? Now, we learned it! Yay! Finished! No. What is the difference between the ownership pronouns and the subjectives and objectives? The difference, the biggest difference, is that the ownership pronouns have an adjective-like behavior. Okay? If you have been following my channel for a while, then you know what do I mean. An adjective behavior, I mean when you have to change the ending of your pronoun. And why? Because of the ending of the word it gets stuck to. So the ending of your pronoun depends on the word it's stuck to. So when I have mio, I also have mia, mie, and mie. When I have tuo, for sure I also have tua, tuoi, tue. When I have suo, again surely I have sua, suoi, sue. When I'm having nostro, I can also have nostra, nostri, nostre. Vostro, vostra, vostri, vostre. And loro, 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 loro. Yeah, loro is the only pronoun among the ownership pronouns that doesn't change its ending. Okay, and we cannot do that too. So loro stays still, makes our work easier. Now, a tip about that, when you want to use the ownership pronouns, you need to use the articles too. You have to have some articles prepared up your sleeve, okay? There are some countable situations. You cannot use articles. I mean, you can just skip the articles. But more than 99% of the situations, you have to use the articles with the ownership pronouns. So using them is better than not doing that. So I can say something like, for example, leggo il mio libro. Leggo il mio libro. I read, leggo, I read il mio libro, my book. Book, libro. Well, you know, masculine, singular, so il mio. Scrivo, I write, le tue parole. Scrivo le tue parole. I write your words. Okay? Feminine, plural. Le tue parole. Now, another thing. Era la vostra scrivania. Era la vostra scrivania. Era, it was. La vostra scrivania. Your desk. Okay? Your kind of writing desk. Scrivania is a desk you use to write things on. So, era la tua scrivania. It was your desk. Now, I want to say something about suo. Well, if you remember, in subjectives we had lui, lei, he, she. The genders are different. Masculine, feminine. In adjectives we had some things like lo, la, or yi, le, right? The genders are different. Masculine, feminine. He, she. Now, in ownership pronouns, we don't have anything like that. Suo can be he and can be his and also can be her. But it's not obvious. So here there is no sexism. You don't need to go after the gender of him, his or her. Okay? The only thing that matters is the gender of your word. For example, il suo zaino, his or her backpack. I don't care about the gender of his or her. I don't care about the gender of suo. The only thing I care about is the gender of my word, that here is zaino, backpack. It's masculine singular. Okay, thank you very much. So now I know what article should I put and what ending should I put for my suo, for my ownership pronoun. Okay, so when you want to make a sentence with the ownership pronoun suo, always think about that. The only thing I care about is the word. Okay, and the gender of his or her or suo is none of my business. This is something you need to remember because it used to make me confused at the beginnings a lot. Now, about loro, pretty simple. It doesn't change, right? So I can just say il loro libro, okay? I loro letti, le loro sedie. Easy. Doesn't have so much hardness and difficulty inside. Now, we said that there are the pronouns. You need to use the articles. You have to be careful about the ending and especially about suo because here we don't have any gender anymore and loro doesn't change. Now, I told you that you need to use the article all the time, right? I said there are countable situations, some countable situations. You can skip the article, but still it's better to use the article, right? Now, yes, there are some countable situations you can skip the article. Like for example, you can say casa mia, my house, casa mia. Here, you can put the article, you can say la casa mia. But, well, it's common. You can also skip that. And it's just like la mia casa. I mean, they don't have any difference. Just people in Italy has decided that saying that like casa mia would sound better. So we can now say it like that too. Or like amica mia. amico mio, amore mio. Okay? It's just the creativity of Italian people. So you can use it if you like. It's cool, I think. I like it. And the session is over on them. Well, I told you what to do. If you felt that this video was useful to you, I would put the rest on your hands. The session is over. I wish you a great week. Have fun.